If I'm cooking, we're having raw vegetables for dinner.
What part of cooking is involved with raw vegetables?
They're healthy.
Well, they're healthy, but what part of cooking is involved?
It's a healthy provision of food. What else could you want in a meal?
That's all I ever expected from my wife.
My goal is to win all the games tonight.
You're doing well at it. Well, I won a few games, and that was good news.
I hit my stop loss that I have set on myself. So we're done playing games for the night. But you know what? This is one of our favorite things to do.
Absolutely. You know, people always see us playing sequence, and they're like, oh, we love that game, or oh, what is that game?
Oh yeah, on cruise ships. People
Yes.
walk by and love it.
This is just a game that we chose to bring with us because it doesn't take up much room and doesn't have that many pieces.
Yeah, we only carry this. We don't carry like the bag or anything. And in fact, we completely wore out our sequence cards. And what did you do?
I went down and bought 2 new decks of cards that were exactly the same. So now we have a new sequence deck.
Because that's all it is.
Yep.
Now, our other cards, we do really need to get new ones when we get back to the U.S.
Yeah, they're
or if we see them.
They're getting
Look at how
worn
worn out they are. And these are plastic cards.
Yes.
I have to say, if they were not plastic cards,
oh, they would not have lasted near as long. The
I
sequence.
don't even think they would have lasted the trip over
Well-
on the ship because it was so humid. They just get gross.
Yeah, and the sequence cards were the cardboard cards, and they
Oh
didn't
my
make
gosh,
it. That's
they
why we
got
had to get new
so
ones.
gross.
Yeah.
I will put these on the description, the links to them on Amazon. These kind of cards that hold up the best, and our sequence game, which everyone who cruises will attest to you. It is one of the funnest games ever because it just keeps challenging your mind like all the time. The better you get at it, the harder you strategize. And
let's face it, Kathy's mind needs help. We know that.
it does.
And I'm not going to lie, mine does too.
Explain our favorite card games.
Okay, so we play a 10-card kind of rummy game. And then we play King's Corner.
And we play like a 14-card version of the rummy game.
Yes.
So they're versions of rummy, but they're not. They're kind of like you rearrange it, kind of like what rummy tiles.
Kind of like rummy tiles,
Sorta.
yeah. So
Anyways,
you can
if-
play off of each other
Yeah.
versus just playing off your own. You're not keeping points. Basically, the person that goes out is the winner.
Yeah, and we love this game. Like, if somebody knows how to develop an app, this would be a great game for an app. We just, we're kind of busy with all the other stuff going on in our life.
We are too busy to do anything
We're
else.
too busy to learn computer
I
coding.
am retired.
So,
Anyway.
Mr. Retired Man, what are you going to do right now? Cook me some dinner?
No, I'm going to finish my glass of wine and watch my
Ah.
wife cook me some dinner.
Wait, what? I am just going to say, I was under the full understanding he was cooking us some shrimp and green bean stir fry on rice.
Oh, yeah.
No?
No, I am. I guess I got to get that started. I forgot all about that. Again, my mind needs help.
Okay, if I'm cooking, we're having raw vegetables for dinner.
What part of cooking is involved with raw vegetables?
They're healthy.
Well, they're healthy, but what part of cooking is involved?
It's a healthy provision of food. What else could you want in a meal?
That's all I ever expected from my wife.
I'm done cooking for my life. I've cooked so long. I'm so sick of it.
All right, well, I'm going to get started on dinner then.
That's where my wife belongs.
I just want it on record that I am helping.
She is obviously helping.
I can cut beans.
I can cut cheese.
Let's not go there. So a bag of frozen shrimp is usually one of our like kind of go-to items when we get to a place, and you can defrost them really fast in a little pot of water. And what do you think? For about $10 or so for a bag, 10, 15 bucks, we usually get about
Sounds about right.
4 or 5 meals worth
Yeah.
out of it, because we do, what do we do? Ramen,
We do ramen, we
I like
do
it.
fried rice, we do
stir fry.
stir fry, do
Yeah.
myriad of things.
Yeah. Multi-purpose, easy, keep it frozen so you have plenty of time to use it.
Doesn't go bad.
It honestly takes us like a full month to use a bag of frozen shrimp, and that's often the only meat we buy.
Yep.
Like protein, well, eggs are protein, I guess, but yeah. Yeah. Sometimes
go.
we buy some chicken too, but anyways. It's looking good, baby.
As usual,
Just need
thank you very
a few
much.
minutes to defrost the shrimp. We're just gonna throw it in with some green beans. What else you can put in? Some
A little bit of rice.
Snow peas?
A little bit of soy sauce. Gnocchi. What gnocchi do you
I
see?
said snow peas.
Oh, snow peas. Whew. Yeah,
Snow peas, a
I
little
have
bit
no
of
gnocchi.
carrots. Is that why that's out?
Yep.
Are you gonna put egg in it?
Yep.
In the stir fry?
I guess I won't.
No.
Okay.
No egg in the stir fry, baby.
Okay. I was
It's
making,
not fried rice.
I was making fried rice in the back of my
Oh,
head.
you're making fried rice.
But we'll do stir fry.
I was thinking stir fry with like soy sauce and,
There you go.
you know, kind of yummy stir fry on top of the rice.
That's what you wanted to do.
But if you want to do fried rice, we can.
No, no need. Keep it simple.
Happy wife, happy, I can't even say.
Happy wife, happy life.
The reason we do a lot of stir fry and fried rice and ramen is that pretty much any place you go has at least a skillet or a pan or both if you're really lucky,
If you're lucky, you get both.
and a microwave
Mm-hmm.
and some sort of little stove top. They call it a hob.
It's
I
a
mean,
hob. A
we
hobbit.
even had in Waiheke, we just had one that you like plugged in.
Yes, we
And
do.
it worked fine for this, didn't
Yeah.
it? So we just keep it really simple. That way we can get a cheaper Airbnb, right, babe?
Yep. You get cheaper Airbnb. You get minimal dishes also. If you're lazy like me and you hate doing dishes, you know, it's just
True.
fewer dishes to clean.
And you don't have to buy a ton of food, and it's pretty cheap food to do these. Like
Mm-hmm.
a package of rice, some veggies, a thing of frozen shrimp, and a thing of butter, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And some ramen noodles.
And the rice, we actually cooked a lot of rice in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just have to heat up the rice. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I have leftovers. In
Yep.
fact, here it is. In the microwave right now, in a Ziploc bag. I don't even know where this big Ziploc bag came from. Where did we have that?
We just had it.
Oh. So one thing we also carry with us, which is not this, is like thick plastic reusable Ziploc bags. And those have been priceless because honestly, the real Ziploc bags like this, most of them have self-destructed, I guess you would say.
They're not designed to be washed and reused too many times.
Yeah, then they're not designed to have things packed in them for a year, in and out of luggage constantly. So most of those have self-destructed, but we do carry reusable ones. That must be one that we reused from something else.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's fine. We also, like, if we get takeout in a place, then we take the takeout container. In fact, I believe we have one. Yeah, like this was a takeout container. So we kept it and we've reused it. I'm not sure what's in it right now, but I think maybe some curry. Oh yeah, curry sauce. That's what actually, no, that's not what came in it.
Nope.
What came in it?
I have no idea.
I can't remember, but it wasn't that. But it's a place to put our curry sauce that came in a baggie. So yeah, you just have to be a little creative. You know, literally at this Airbnb, all we have is that and what you see in this drawer and spoons. Like, I don't know why they have this giant ladle. Who's gonna use that? What we needed was a like spoon with slots. We couldn't find a regular slotted spoon, so we got this. But This works great for getting the eggs out of the water and if we want to do pasta. And that is all we have. That and this knife. And there's two of these steak knives. And honestly, it's enough. So we usually get a studio apartment. Lots of people want an apartment with a room in it. We don't really care. Studios have been fine. Heck, my first apartment was a studio apartment with a Murphy bed. Remember those?
I never had a Murphy bed.
It folds down out of the wall. You know what it is?
I know what it is.
Yeah, that's what I had in my very first apartment. But, you know, we just have the bed in the room. Who cares? It's cheaper. Cheap is good. This looks delicious. Thanks, babe. Did you get some nuts on there?
I did get some nuts in there.
Yummy. All right. So what we like to do at night is just chill with some dinner and stream some TV. You know, maybe we'll talk about streaming tomorrow night. Which ones work and which ones don't? What do you think?
You can talk about whatever you want. I'm going to eat some dinner right now. Say
Okay.
good night to everybody. Good night, Gracie.
Good night. Good night, John Boy.
Good night.
Wrong show.
Yeah. Good night, Gracie.
You rolled in, smoking out my summer night. Got my mind spinning like some Chevy tires. Tiny waist, lips were laced with cherry wine. I bet you're trouble with that flirty little southern smile. Girl, you said you got a Tennessee wild side. Stick of dynamite blowing